Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. By the way, you're probably wondering what's happened with the stuff, Rich. Well, we're in transit at the moment. Me and Em are moving to a new house towards the end of the month, so everything's just boxed up and ready for that transit. Also, by the way, there is a bug at the moment in Saga Incursions, Sector 7, and Kabam are looking into it, so that just gives you a bit of an idea. But it may be fixed soon, maybe fixed now, maybe upcoming for a fix. Don't know at this moment in time. But this video is not about that. It's about this. This is really important, and that is that, well, tomorrow's going to be a live stream revealing everything when it comes to the event. Very, very weird because I think whilst they're live streaming, like if they go for 1 hour and 30 minutes, they're probably going to find that the event goes live. And with the event going live, it's, well, I'm not saying it's redundant information, but it could be extra information. Of course, keep locked to the channel because we're going to be flat out recording and covering a lot of the things that go live. Fingers crossed next month, M's in place to kind of do a lot of stuff to help out the channel. So I can get back to live streaming and also covering more videos because there's a lot to cover. There is. So, and also I can get back to doing a lot of other kind of videos that I want to create as well that I've been just restricted with time. So positive for the future. Very much looking forward to that. However, let's get into the point of the video, Rich, of course, and that is 3-month dual track passes, or 3-month dual track in general. What does that mean? Why is that important? It is very important. The people that know, and we'll be looking out for stuff like this. This is from last year, and in a nutshell, it's called Summon Appreciation, Summoner Camp. Summer type freebie type event that runs solo events for 3 straight months and gives out a lot of free things to players. FYI, this is not from this year's, this is from last year's. It's something that went out a lot later last year, as it started off as July 21st, but this at least gives you an idea of that 3-month event. Why, what, how? Because of course people will be like, well, why is this so important? Well, back on last year, this was more spendy orientated to get Morbius, but this is how you got Morbius. And of course, last year it was July 21st to August 17th, August 18th to September 14th, September 15th to October 12th of this particular type event. I'm very much looking forward to this coming back because it does give a high amount of free units and other particular spicy items. Trying to remember what is actually available. That's the other thing, because I was trying to find some old infographics where it showcases what a lot of the chase tokeny stuff was. I can't remember if last year we had tokens based situation. Of course we would have had it for Morbius where we had certain tokens, but I think you were able to trade in something. I could be wrong with that. Like, they've done tokens in the past, and for those that spend, you were able to get a 7-star Morbius for, I think, as low as like 20 something pounds UK. It may be a case that that's about $30, and so for $30 for a 7-star at the rate it was last year was pretty good, which I don't normally shout out spending deals, but that's actually pretty good compared with how Kabam charge a lot of other stuff. But you know, Kabam have a good track record and they have a bad track record when it comes to how they price stuff. If I was to take you on a journey back in time, then it's certainly interesting to say that after 3 solo events, that you're picking up a very nice amount of 1,170 units. This is very old, by the way. As I said, I could not find the kind of more modern versions, and I looked back, I even looked back through friends and other kind of MCOC colleagues as to whether or not an infographic had been created, and I couldn't find something. It's probably going to be a case if I do a quick search right now whilst recording, I'm going to find something. So that would be good, because at least I can reference that in some sort of capacity and capability. But at least, I mean, I think I sort of found something whilst kind of like just recording. It's not, yes, I have actually just found it. Is that, oh, Misty K, shout out to Misty K. So you can see right there, I'll try and get this better into shot. There we go, that gives a bit of kind of like instruction there. Yeah, if you do spend, you get a high amount of units. If you get a high amount of 6-star shards. I can imagine 7-star shards will be ramped up as well. And I think a lot of people had access to this, so that meant like a great kind of opportunity if you spend to get some good stuff. We'll kind of refer back to this. As I said, shout out to Misty K. We'll put a link in the description to Misty K's Twitter. And if you want to like go and check out Misty K, like do that, follow, get involved. So yeah, The extent of like free energy refills that you get over the course of time are going to be very important, and a lot of this stuff here is very nice. Paragon crystals last year. We'll do a kind of a comparison. I'll try and do that once we know what we get for at least 1 month. I'll do a comparison and see like, has it been improved, has it been ramped up, you know, compare versus, you know, last year's versus this year's. I think these little emblems are to do with Morbius, I think. Where is it? The little like bats. I think the little bats. You also get second rate boosters. There we go. So those bats there are pretty certain to do with the Morbius kind of like trade in, which is cool. And yeah, that's really gonna be it's really gonna be interesting. Like the extent of like platinum pool stuff. Like these give free units most commonly. Question is, you don't get them from the spending, no spending. That's the thing if you're free to play. Let's zoom in free to play for a second. Will Command put out something similar to this? I don't know. I'd like to think that it would be similar but boosted. I definitely want to see plenty of those units because those units are pretty nice. And the free gold is nice as well, but the cost to level up certain champions at 7 stars is a lot more. I would like to see more of these selectors, a higher volume of the selectors of tier 6 class catalyst, because depreciation, and I guess that's the key word that we need to kind of end the video with to kind of like talk about right now is, look, I want to see that particular freebie selection of solo events return, the summer double triple, what's it called? It's like the double triple something or other, I don't know, back in the days, but yeah, I'd like to see that particular type of event return. It does seem that if it's a 3-month dual track passes, it is going to be this. But the question is, and we're going to go into a little topic. This is Speculation Station. Don't know why I'm doing this, but Speculation Station. New champions have entered into the pool. And there is rumor that some of those, and I will be covering another video, I'm waiting for more kind of like evidence and information to come in. As to... are they going to be in the, what is it, like this double track at the end of it, double triple track? I want to say like no, with a question mark, because it could be a new champion, the access to get a new champion. But I would point out that Wolverine Weapon X has just entered in for some kind of reason. Yes, there's rumor that this ties into the Titan Crystal pool, but that's not guaranteed at this moment in time. I do think it's to do with an upcoming event, though. Based on some information that I've received, that person knows because they've messaged me. It does look like it's tied to a very special crystal that is dropping tomorrow, potentially tomorrow, but we need to see. It could be something that you could pick up from the event for next month, right? But hold fire on that. I need to look at some sources to just double check that that's the case. And especially if I go to my Twitter right now and go into my messages that I've received, that there is some images that could align maybe with that thought process. No, actually it may not. I'm going to hold fire on that until I see a bit more kind of info, but there could be a special crystal. It could be tied to this new kind of like crystal-y, open-y type thing, higher, faster thing. It may not. It may be something to do with the Titan crystal. It may be something to do with elsewhere, but in any case, got to be hopeful for that new type of event dropping very soon, and what could be in this upcoming double, triple-y, tracky thing, the 3-month, dual track, whatever it is. We'll find out tomorrow in the live stream. Keep locked to the channel for more info and check out some other content located on the screen. Have a lovely day, everybody, and I'll see you all very soon. Much love and goodbye.